Shabazz.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
Not as well as I should be.
I was waiting for you.
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
looking for you.
Yes, ma'am.
I received your letter.
What?
You
Oh,
received the letter.
right.
And let me start by premising you, before you start, let me tell you that I apologize for what have taken up, what happened with this case. I know that you have done what we have asked you to do. You have done the process. You have done everything that in my opinion, my point of view. And I just talking for myself, and I just wanted to know that. And I thank you for your patience. I thank you for being open to the things that we have told you to do and done it. So I apologize right here in public for the lateness. It's unacceptable. I just wanted to know that.
And I appreciate that, and I would actually wanted to start off by actually commending the council. This is the first thing I've ever been able to commend the council for. So publicly, I want to commend the council for banning the fracking. That was a very good thing. Wanted to commend you for that. But now, however, I have 3 serious concerns to share with the council and the community, but I'm going to just limit it to one tonight. I want to express my concern regarding facts that completely contrast the public reports of the community liaison to give, in my opinion, a more accurate account of the true state of this alleged reform of internal affairs. The facts are, about 2 years ago, after the Barry DeLoach killing and the Sergeant Richard Rowe indictment, the people requested a civilian review board, but instead Mayor Cahill established the community liaison office and independent hearing officer, with the stated objective being reform and transparency in police accountability, and to assist citizens in filing internal affairs complaints and scheduling hearings for anyone who believes their internal affairs complaints were not processed properly, so they may get a fair review and immediate attention and action. Emphasis on immediate attention and action. Unfortunately, I have been requesting a hearing for almost 2 years now, which is absolutely ridiculous. Although hearings have been scheduled before, they have all ended up being canceled by the liaison officer. To my knowledge, not one single hearing has been conducted since the inception of the mayor's so-called new protocols. And from what I just heard earlier, they acknowledged, the council acknowledged that not one hearing has been conducted. So it's not a guess on my part, it's actual fact. So in the 2 years, no hearing. Yet I know people are requesting hearings.
No, that's not true.
The totality of these circumstances demonstrates that the mayor's so-called reforms and new protocols have failed to achieve their stated objectives and failed miserably. These failures even appear to be deliberate, in my opinion, where the whole process has been intentionally sabotaged from the start. For instance, taking almost 2 years to conduct a hearing, as in my case, fails to live up to the mayor's promise of immediate attention and action, and cannot reasonably be explained no matter what lame excuses may be manufactured or offered. So it's obvious to any reasoning mind that there's been a deliberate delay and attempt to avoid my hearing and keep it from happening. In support of my claims, I present this last fact. After almost 2 years of diligently pursuing my opportunity to have an independent hearing, at a meeting held at Ms. Gayden's office, I once again continued to push for finally getting the hearing date, and instead of scheduling a hearing date, Ms. Gayden actually tried to dissuade me from having the hearing, which is completely contrary to what her duty and role is as a community liaison officer. And her attempt to dissuade me demonstrates to me that the city does not want me to have the hearing. And this makes me extremely concerned that my hearing will continue to be canceled and delayed, or if I finally get the hearing, it will not really be a fair hearing anyway. Or even after I prove my allegations, which I will, according to the preponderant standard of evidence, the hearing officer can still only make a recommendation for internal affairs to reopen the case or reopen the investigation, but has absolutely no power to order and compel them to do so. So internal affairs could very well thumb their nose at the hearing officer's recommendation and blatantly refuse to reopen the investigation, which I expect them to do. If that happens, then what meaningful purpose does Mayor Cahill's hearing process really serve? other than an exercise of futility. As leading officials of New Brunswick, council members, please address my concerns in a meaningful way.
Like I just stated, I think that, I understand your frustration, I really do. I don't think it reflects Mayor Caton's the process, the way it is. I know that there were some circumstances in both sides, but I do 100% understand your frustration because I would be too in your place. And I don't think that it has, I just wanted to know, I don't think it was done deliberately. I think that other things, things have been hindering that the case have been, to be heard. But I was assured that you had already a hearing date set. So
Yes, I just got it a few days ago.
Yes, so
After I filed the complaint letters with you.
I made sure that you had that hearing date set.
I appreciate it.
So,
Thank you.
like I said, be patient. Thank you for you have done what you have to do, and just let's go through the process because again, other people, I don't think anybody has gone through. Oh, if I'm mistaken, I'm getting you to correct me, but I don't think anybody else has requested a hearing.
No, no one has.
That we know of.
That's not true. Mr. Tim McDougal requested a hearing.
Well, let's talk, at that point, with you. So I thank you again for your patience, and let's finish this, with all these challenges, those are growing pains, our new process. But again, thank you for your patience.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Just